what I mean? And I get a little choked up, and I gotta brace myself, because it's something that's so much bigger than I am and bigger than us. And if we just let that into our heart and souls, we could see how beautiful it is. We can feel how beautiful it is, and the tears start coming. And when you know God, and when you know Jesus, and when you know His Word, and you see the miracles in yourself, in your life, everything starts to get better. You know what I mean? And you start to feel the beauty of life. And I'm a person that comes from a dark place in life.
Brian to the front, please.
Hey, call him Brian.
There's 67.
Well, I hope he makes it up to the front.
Kevin Madeline.
God bless him. God bless the salvation.
Amen.
Jesus around you. I love Jesus. And now that you guys know who I am, my name is Joshua Michael Gall. They call me the fireman, and I'm in love with God, Jesus, and my Lord.
Amen.
I'm in love with all you people because He's in love with me. And I like spreading the word of love and faith. And I like to tell you where I got this new good attitude. I've been going through these last few days, our last few prayer calls, you know what I mean, not touching on the real, simple fact of Jesus Christ. And
Call for men. They call for men.
That's not Jesus Christ. That's a lady from the front desk. So, hallelujah. He's calling med call. So, I recognize and I respect and love you guys because you've answered the call of Jesus Christ in your heart. And when I'm up here, I'm only spreading the news of what I've learned. And when I was in jail, I said, you know what? I turned to my brother right here, Ernesto, and I turned to my brother Green Eyes, and I said, you know what I want to do with my life? I want to spread the word of Jesus Christ. I want to do what the apostles did, because that sounds pretty cool and exciting and fun. And I'll tell you what, I've never been let down. I haven't been let down not one time. I move with love because love is a force that I feel in my heart. I move with precision and love, and I got all the cool things that I wanted to be. When I wanted to be a gangster, I got that in Christ. I got that in love. Nothing much bothers me anymore, you know what I mean? You can't knock me out of my lane because Jesus Christ got the wheel. And I want to tell you, man, we got to work for this stuff. It just doesn't fall out of heaven on us. And all of a sudden, oh. No, what's going to happen, man, when you surrender something to Him? He's going to fix that boo-boo that the world hurt. He's going to show you that it ain't that big of a deal. That He's got your back, first and foremost. He's going to say, if you ask me, if you knock, as my promises say in this book, if you knock, if you seek, you will find. I will open the door for you. And watch out, because I'm going to help you. I'm going to heal you. Now that I've given you yourself back, what you going to do? What you going to do, Craig? What you going to do with the life that I've given you back? I love you. You can go on ahead and out to the left field again. I'm telling you, you know where that goes. Or you can try something different and try submitting your will to something greater than you.
Yes.
Let's hope that Bed 36 submits the will to the lady up front so she stops talking this. So anyways, like I'm saying, it takes a lot of courage to do the right thing. It takes a lot of courage to listen to somebody else's bullcrap. But you can always go, hey, well, Jesus listened to mine, right? Because I unload all kinds. When I first started this, I dumped all kinds of stuff on Him. How do I do this, Lord? How do I do that? I don't know how to do this because nobody on this earth could ever guide me right. And then when I seen like, oh, this world is lying to me, I said, you know what? I'm going to lean on my own understanding for a while. And it went good for a minute until, oh, it's gone. And then I ended up like this. Broken with nothing. And sometimes in life, that's where He's got to have you for you to realize that really, the only understanding that you can count on is the understanding of truth and love. And I said, Lord, where do I find all this truth and love that you're talking about? And He goes, son, I've written it on the tablet Every time you do something bad, and you feel bad, that's me inside of you. That need and urge and want to do better with your life, to help somebody else when they fall, that comes from God. Anything of love comes from God. I said, okay, Lord, but I don't understand. Where's all this understanding and how can I find it? Because I'm the type of person, I need to see it. I need to see this. Prove it. Write it down. I want to see it. So he goes here, and the Bible falls on, hits me in the head. Falls down next to me, it opens up. Some of the New Testament, some of the real good stuff. That's where I would start. If you really want to know who Jesus is, why don't you go find him in the book that says it's all about him. And you'll see a lot of yourself and a lot of the things that these apostles go through in life. Because, man, they were whooped. They seen this beautiful, loving, caring dude walk around going, your faith has made you well. All these people, the Samaritans, it didn't matter who they were. All they had to do was go, Jesus, heal me. And Jesus said, your faith has made you well. Walk. Get up and walk. You're healed, you're healed, you're healed, you're healed. And then his own people said, boo, get him off the stage. He said, I love them anyways. It's cool. And all these apostles follow him. He says, these are all my boys right here. This is my clique. Except for one of you. Y'all, you ain't a part of my clique, but it's cool, Judas. You can ride this out to the end. Because guess who's going to see me through? My God in heaven. And guess what I'm here to do? Reconcile you ding-dongs to my Father in heaven, because you people that I've met on this earth mean a lot to me. The creation, his creation, he turned his back on and said, I cannot look upon evil. I cannot look upon this evil that I've created. He hurt in his heart, so what did he do? He says, son, you're going to have to do something for me. I love you. I know it's going to hurt. This is going to hurt, but it's going to hurt me, but it's going to be for the betterment. Trust me when I tell you, son. Trust me when I tell you, son, you will live.
Yes,
These people
Jesus.
that you love will live. Go on down there and get her done, son. And we went, who is this man you sent to me? Could never be a God of me. He says, it's fine. Say what you will. He rode to town on a donkey. I'll roll up on a Pinto to the church. I ain't tripping. Somebody told me a while back, he goes, man, I bet if I asked the pastor if I could borrow his new Cadillac, he'd say no. Check it out. I ain't tripping. You want to borrow my Cadillac? I've ridden bikes before. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping on nothing as long as it makes you happy. When you wreck, come back and tell me how it went.
Right?
When you wreck, come back and tell me how it goes, because I'm going to tell you how my life of not being a wreck is going. I'm going to show you what I've learned, Dad. And I'm going to show you how grateful I am that you've given a dude like me a chance. And that's all I want to do with my life once I found it. And I'm telling you how hard I had to work. I had to work hard in sin. I had to work hard in death. I had to be a death dealer. I had to knock on everybody's door, give me what you got. Until I found out that it was just a pit of despair. And I went over to the Bible and said, I told you so. Now let me show you something you don't know. Let me show you some love from the abyss. Here it is. Let me show you some light. Now let me show you where it came from. The fire of God comes from God. Not Josh, not the fireman. The fireman's a sinner like you. The fireman has found something that he wants to bring to you. I want to show you. I want to show you so you don't have to do what I did. You don't have to lose what I lost. You don't have to lose what you lost. This is our year for Jesus. This is our year. He's calling us back. He wants what's his. When you are kept, that means you can't be unkept. You have been bought. Okay? Your ransom has been paid. So go ahead and run out there and go bump your head some more. I ain't tripping. You're already covered by the blood. Now, if you want a better life, why don't you give up something, sacrifice something like Jesus did for us? Because the only reason that you get to sit here and feel carefree about life and where you're going, the only reason these fools over here get to sit there and do dope and be cool with it, the only reason is because Jesus said it's cool, I got them, and they'll come to me when they feel. But listen, man, he's going to come back for what's his. And there are levels to this stuff. There are levels to this stuff. Now me, I want to be in the castle next to my dad and my brother Jesus. What's up? Woo! What's up, man? I want to rock with him. I don't want to be in the middle of the heaven, which is cool though. If I was there, I'd be like, okay, so be in your will. But I want to rock with Jesus. What do you want to do? All right. So tonight, man, if you got a special prayer request, man, I'm telling you, prayers work. Especially when we come together. And we go, yeah, this is really, I'm pumped. When we come together in agreement to something, it says in the Bible, be like-minded. And when we're agreeing to something in Jesus Christ, you want to know, okay, I get a little message, bing, because my Wi-Fi signal is clear. Because I ain't messing up with drugs, so I got this Wi-Fi thing.
Yeah.
Ding, and I see a text message from God, and he says he's so very proud of you for trusting in him and loving in him. Now watch him move. Now watch him work. He says, these are my sons and daughters whom I am well pleased. And you want to know the biggest thing about this whole thing is faith. We step out in faith. I didn't know I was going to land. I just trusted God because I've jumped before in faith. In faith, I'm going to move. Everything I do is going to be in faith, and I don't know where this step's going to take me, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go that way. I trust God like I trust the air that I breathe. With everything in me, I know your life's going to get better. You've taken the first step, and even if it gets worse, it's your fault. Nah. But it will get better, and eventually, you can beat yourself up all you want, but eventually you're going to be in heaven, and God's going to go, hey, then how'd that work out for you? I told you, I wasn't lying to you, when I told you that I loved you. Try this again. And you say, God, I'm sorry, man, I made a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes. But you know what? I feel bad, and I love you. And there's nothing in the world that I would want more than to not be the dummy that I was. He goes, wait, stop! You don't have